With the NBA season coming out, we need to settle who are the true contenders for this upcoming season. I got 5 with 2 honorable mentions who maybe could make the finals, probably not. Let's start off with the champions, the Nuggets. Arguably the best duo in the league with Jokic and Jamal Murray. Great coaching scheme. Michael Malone's one of the best coaches in the league. Arguably have a big 4 of those two, Michael Porter Jr. and Aaron Gordon. Obviously, they have lost Bruce Brown, Jeff Green. They're going to have to rely a lot on their younger players, which I think will hurt them. I don't expect them to win the championship next season. I will not be shocked if they do. Don't get me wrong. But I generally think they'll be fine making the conference finals. Christian Brown was very good. He was a rookie, came in, lighting up in the playoffs, in the finals. And they do have some more young players as well. Peyton Watson and Zeke, I don't think they'll get any playoffs minutes, but they should definitely be getting some regular minutes in the regular season. They have been in preseason. They look okay. I mean, it's not a lot to expect. But Julian Strawther, he's been lighting up in preseason. Generally one of their best players in the preseason. I mean, it's only preseason. I expect him to get playoff minutes. He has been looking phenomenal on the defense, on the offense, shooting wise. And they drafted him. Expect Julian Strawther to be getting a lot of minutes. Definitely butchered the name. He's definitely going to help them a lot. Obviously, you can't, it's going to be hard to replace Bruce Brown. They should be fine though. I mean, conference finals or the finals, they'll be fine. Yeah, then you got the Celtics, who they literally have 5 of the top 100 players in the league. Obviously not officially. I did agree with JJ Redick, who said, hires Derek White, not a top 100 player. He's at least top 80. Derek White, Drew Holiday, Jaylen Brown, Tatum, and Porzingis. I don't know if that'll be their starting 5. I think Derek White as a 6 man is solid. Run Al Horford to the center, Porzingis to the power forward, Tatum small, Jaylen shooting guard. Like even without Derek White, that's probably the best starting 5 in the league. And their defense, Al Horford can clamp up Embiid, can kind of clamp up, not clamp up Giannis. Plays good defense on Giannis, can completely clamp Embiid. That's no bias there. They're my pick to win the finals. They're my pick to win everything. They're my pick to be in the 1 seed. It should become no surprise. They got good depth. Joe Mazzulla seems like to learn from his mistakes. He believes in his philosophy. I mean, when coaches stick by their philosophy over time, it works out. You see that in all other sports. It works out for them. Tatum is going to have an MVP season. Jaylen Brown is looking to redeem himself for having no left hand. We'll have to see though. Porzingis, I think he will miss time. It's quite obvious he'll miss time. But he had his best season of his career since his All-Star season. I expect him to have a great year, maybe make an all-defensive team. Drew Holiday, God, they really have the best backcourt defense in the league. Like, this team could genuinely win 70 games. Which means, can Tatum win MVP? Can you win MVP when your team is that stacked? I don't want to say a super team, but it's good. Peyton Pritchard looks alright. Obviously, he got that contract. He's been balling in preseason. We'll have to see what happens if he gets legitimate minutes though. Losing Grant Williams does definitely hurt, I can't lie, but their depth is a bit questionable. Lamar Stevens is who they picked up. I think he'll be good. It's just their starting 5 is just too good. They're starting, their 6 man plus 7th man. It's just really good for them to not be a contender, or even if this team doesn't make the conference finals, it's a failure. Some might even say if they don't make the finals, it's a failure, but I'll say conference finals. This team is just so good on paper, and they're my pick to win it all. Then you got the Bucks, who were the favorites until Drew Holiday went to the Celtics. Dame and Giannis, this is probably going to be the best duo in the league, best 2-man game. Probably going to put up the craziest stats in the whole league. Giannis goes for a block, run over, Dame shoots a 3 for 50. Like, it's going to be crazy. Like, I can't believe that this is even a duo. We'll have to see what Chris Middleton's like. If he can replicate somewhat close to his 2021 form, 2020 form, they could even win the championship, bro. Like, Brook Lopez gets better. He's a unique player, gets better every year of his career. Added the free ball to his game, one of the best defensive players in the whole league. They have a solid 8-man rotation for the playoffs. I don't, me personally, I made a stand predictions. I have them as the 3rd seed. I think regular season, they won't be the best team. They'll put up crazy stats between Dame and Giannis. 3rd seed, I think, is a realistic standing for them. Once it comes to the playoffs, though, their 8-man rotation, you got Bobby Portis coming off the bench. Malik Beasley, we'll see how he does. Great shooter. We're not playing LA. Some players thrive and some players don't. We'll see how he does. But yeah, Dame and Giannis plus Chris Middleton, scary. Jay Crowder's a great vet, a great role player as well to have on your team. He will help a lot. I'd probably put him in the, well, him and Bobby Portis coming off the bench is solid. Pat Connaughton, you probably start him as shooting guard, which backcourt defense, if you're playing the Celtics, that's really gonna hurt you. You do need some great defense. Obviously, Giannis as a help defender, solid. I just think the Celtics just are better than them. That's my prediction. Do you know what I mean? It's just how it is. Obviously, you know, they can't make some trades. I don't think, you know, Buddy Hield's available. I don't think that's the move. You need a Derek White in your team. You need a Derek White. You just need someone in the shooting guard that can hold his own and who will be able to hold his own against Jaylen Brown, possibly Drew Holiday. What's good for the Celtics? Drew Holiday doesn't have to shoot a lot of shots. Obviously, you know, the classic 4 for 14. Drew Holiday will be very efficient, so you need a defender to stop him. But all in all, the Bucks are the best in the league. They will be in contention. If they don't make the conference finals after losing the first round, it's done. If they lose to the Miami Heat, it's over. Giannis wants to. They really need to make the conference finals this season, and they will. Up next, the Lakers. This team was arguably the best team post-trade deadline. Definitely up there. LeBron AD. LeBron is literally not slowing down at age 38. He's going to be 39 this December, which is crazy. Still a top 10 player in the league. AD had arguably his best season of his career last season. He's looking to be the number 1 player. It feels like we say that every year, but I genuinely believe it this time. He was amazing last season. Also in the playoffs was very hot and cold. The defense was consistent though. He can genuinely win Defensive Player of the Year. Me personally, I think the Lakers will be the 1 seed. The defense is too strong. D'Angelo Russell, he's got it, bro. D'Lo probably has the best mindset on that team. He wants to improve. He wants to be a great player. I genuinely think he will. I genuinely think this is be D'Lo's best season of his career. I think he'll take the starting spot over Gabe Vincent, even though it's a very good point guard rotation. Austin Reeves arguably will have the best year of his career. I think a starting lineup: D'Lo, Austin Reeves, LeBron, Rui, and AD. That's like a 1 seed contention right there. Plus the coaching of David Ham. I think he's their coach for them. Their bench as well. Jared Vanderbilt needs that offense. Also the defense he's one of the best defenders. Point blank period. One of the best. We'll see if Max Christie gets some minutes, but realistically, LeBron, AD, D'Lo, Austin, like their team is just so well run. This is one of their best teams they have off the whole LeBron era. Well, the LeBron and AD duo. I think they're a better team than the Nuggets this season. Just if they meet in the playoffs, it will probably be a 6 or 7 game series. The Nuggets were just on something else last season. Obviously, especially Jokic and Murray, like that's really what got them. Obviously, they're great role players, Bruce Brown and all that. I think I think it'll be a Lakers Celtics finals. That'd be pretty good. Lakers are just too OP. LeBron will have a great season. Rui is one of the most underrated players in the league. Austin Reeves as well. That $53 million contract is going to look like a bargain once the season, is kicking off. I think one thing that will hurt him this season is not drafting Cam Whitmore. That'll haunt him for his whole career unless he plays for the Lakers one day. Such a bad bro. Cam Whitmore would be perfect for them. Also, they have Christian Wood as well, who high expectations for him. When they signed him, you see him play, it's like, is this going to work? Give him time. It's only preseason. He looks to be good though. But yeah, Lakers are definitely up there in contention. Finally, for the true contenders, I got the Suns. Obviously, KD, Booker, and Bradley Beal. Crazy. KD and Booker. That's arguably the best duo in the league as well. Frank Vogel, as a defensive-minded coach, is gonna give this team the defense that they need, especially actual defensive schemes, plays. Bradley Beal, the point guard, interesting. I'd probably put Devin Booker there. He's just one of the best players in the NBA. Can't believe he wasn't in the top 10 player list, but whatever. Devin Booker's gonna have a great player of the year, possibly clutch player of the year. Bradley Beal getting guarded by the 3rd best defender. I think he'll have a better season this year. Just depends on what happens. They're definitely looks good on paper. I want to see it proper in proper NBA games, the playoffs. Eric Gordon's nice. Yuta Watanabe, solid, one of the best shooters in the league. Nurkic is a great pickup. Obviously, you would want Ayton, but money-wise, contract-wise, whatever. Ayton didn't want to be there. You're not going to get 60% of the DeAndre Ayton that you can get. May as well trade him. Nurkic is a great shot blocker, great personality to have in the team. I have all these teams though. I think the Suns are the worst. Hot take, I don't know. We'll obviously have to see. Like I said, KD and Booker are going to have great seasons. We'll see how Bradley Beal does. He has looked great in the preseason. Looking like his old self, you could say. And they've got a ball. little risk, high reward. We'll see how he does. Definitely get some minutes. He looks solid every time he plays. But I just think the big three isn't a thing anymore. Like all you need is just two players and solid role players. You're more likely to win a championship, like what the Lakers have, kind of like what the Nuggets have. What the Nuggets have. The Bucks do have it, but not quite a lot of good role players like the Lakers and the Nuggets have. The Suns have three good players and then some okay role. Eric Gordon's nice, just the players I've mentioned. It's nice. It just is what it is. I generally think they're just going to be the worst team out of all these ones. And then the final two, I got the Warriors and Heat, Miami Heat, just because you can't doubt them anymore. I don't care, you cannot doubt them anymore. Plus got Ty Hero back. We'll see how the shot creation I need. Obviously, they wanted Dame. Dame's like one of the best shot creators in the league. Ty Hero's gonna have a big season coming out for Ty Hero. At least 24 points per game. Being their clutch player. It'll be Jimmy as well, but Ty Hero, the shot creator, shooting the threes, being their spark that they needed in the finals. We'll see how they do this season, but at the same time, there's just the Celtics and the Bucks are so much better. And then the Warriors, Chris Paul, I expect Chris Paul to give Steph and Klay some of their best scoring games of their career. His playmaking is just going to be amazing, but obviously come playoff time, he does have a history of just dropping down and being a worse player, so we'll have to see.